What's up? It's your boy Beez. This is the podcast. I got a special guest to my right. I'm gonna let my boy introduce himself.
I'm Von and Don.
Vaughn. You ain't gonna tell me what's your social handle, bro? What's up?
Shit, y'all can follow me on Instagram at Von and Don, VonTheedon.
My boy right here is a stylist. What got you into fashion and making clothes, bro?
Shit, it's really a long story. Sum it up, I can say God. It's just going through situations and trying to figure out who you are and what's your gift. You know what I mean? That's what got me through it. Sum it up.
You've been in the room with some pretty big names though, so like, who you got the chance to collab with?
Just like any type of perspective, or just like
any type of perspective, man. Who you been in the room with?
The biggest one was Ye. Gunna.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Who else? Tusi.
Where's Tusi? Tusi Slide or Tusi
Yeah.
Rap? Yeah.
Who else? Yeah. Lil Baby.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Kid. I don't know if it's
Long list, ain't it?
Stupid ass.
I heard at the end of your shoot that you pulled up on the spot and you made them some pants. How was that experience right there?
Really, the night before, I was just making some pants.
Yeah.
And I got a call from Nelson, a credit director I met on the Walmart commercial. I think it was late. It was like 11 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yo, Vaughn. He was like, I'm shooting this video tomorrow. It's Asian inspired. I told him I should bring. Maybe you can pull up with some drip. And I'm just like, all right, that's a bet. But I ain't have no pieces on hand. It was Asian inspired. I didn't have any Asian inspired pieces. So I had called my manager at the time, and he told me that we would go to the fabric store in the morning to get some fabric and put up on set. We walked in the stylist trailer, and I had two different fabrics, and he basically picked the fabric to work with. The pants was initially supposed to be for a Lil Baby, but he didn't even show up, so we got him on Dior.
That's what's up. I heard you gonna got a verse out mentioning your brand. How that happened?
Shit. I walked backstage. It was a concert. Gunna was performing at like the Buckhead Theater or some shit.
Sure.
And my man Aaron hit me up. He was like, I got these backstage passes. I'm like, bet. So I pull up backstage. It was like two rooms connected, and I walk in, I guess his dressing room. Nobody was in there, but I ain't never been backstage before, so you know me, I'm wilding out.
Yeah, that's a new way.
And shit, I walked in his dressing room, popped his bottle. Dead for real, I popped his dead bottle, bro.
Usually
it was a bottle of Henny, bro. I'm like, damn, like I wasn't lit or nothing. Like,
so
I'm backstage, I ain't got no weed, no alcohol, man. I popped that man bottle, bro. And this man came in, he was like, hey, who is this nigga, bro? My man was like, nah, y'all good, they good, you know. So they walked me to the other room that's connected.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Gunna and the folks pulled up and shit. And goddamn, I gave his mans my hoodie, because it was too many people going up to Gunna and shit.
Yeah.
And like when I first started, I used to like watch a lot of YouTube videos, like how to connect with celebs and shit, and they was saying like, go to the people around them.
Yeah.
Because the celebs are the one that usually have the attention. You know what I mean? So it's a free gym. Gave it to his mans. I didn't know if he was gonna wear it. He was like, shit, I can't make him wear it. If you wear it, you wear it. Waited a whole year. Goddamn, I'm thinking he didn't see it or nothing. Gia called me one night. It's like, I heard your song. I heard your name in the song. She said this song. I'm like, yeah, that's all.
Yeah. You went crazy when you first heard it.
Yeah, that bitch. I was hyped for like a month, and I don't really be hyped when I achieve something. I don't like, okay.
Yeah. But that was like a big highlight.
Yeah, because it was unexpected as hell, and I waited.
For sure. How you get to work with Ye though? You said you work with Ye. How you get in that position?
Winton Harvey, he called me and was like, yo, I have some positions. They're looking for some interns, and I had to submit my Instagram to the team. So that's how I got in there. It was just like,
Mm-hmm. For sure. You had said Ian Dior pants is Asian inspired, right?
Yeah.
Chinese inspired. You just dropped a line, had a fashion show, and it was kind of Asian inspired. So how you go off with that?
shit, it was just something new. Editorial. That was my first time creating editorial pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to learn a lot. As far as like the whole theme, I just wanted to run with it since I did the NDR, and I felt like that was probably like my first industry play. You know what I mean? So plus it was around Chinese New Year, so everything just kind of like set up in motion.
Oh, so it was really playing through, really thought through it.
Type shit.
I
really was rebranding March of last year, and I didn't have the show till January, so I was just planning the next collection gonna be.
Do you think the city of Atlanta got something to do with how you dress and your fashion?
Oh yeah, 100%. I like my clothes skinny. Atlanta folks like their clothes skinny.
Yeah.
But it's like, it affect me creating wise, because it's like Atlanta don't appreciate real fashion. They appreciate like trendy shit. So it's like trying to cater to them, but also cater to the fashion industry and other states and cities and shit. So
yeah,
it's hard. Like the editorial vibe, the show, that wasn't like I knew that wasn't gonna be for like an Atlanta crowd.
For sure.
But it's cool. You know what I mean?
So like you said, Atlanta run with the trend. Cause I know when the stimulus first dropped, everybody was having McQueens and stuff like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So how do you be different? So you feel me? Like how do you step into a different bag? Cause you know it's easy to follow the trend. So how you set yourself apart?
I mean, shit, I don't put too much thought on it. I really just, if everybody in corner B, I'm gonna go to corner A and try to make corner A cool as hell.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Create your own way.
But shit, I don't know, like, I ain't really, was never the type to goddamn, you got it, let me go get it, goddamn. Shit, I'm finna go get something else. Yeah. Put you straight down.
I feel you. I mean, so you done made some big moves with some big names. Is there any like bags you done fumbled on?
Oh my God, look, man. I had released, you remember the hoodies with the stitches?
Yeah.
That was not supposed to be released. T. Wilk hit me up.
Yeah.
I got, who you say? I think he said Trippy Red and 21 in the room. I ain't have a car at the time. So I'm like, this was like hours before, so I'm making these hoodies real fast. Niggas ain't even, nobody's seen them yet.
Yeah.
I'm like, alright, I got them done. I'm waiting to my rock pull up and where these artists move. If he ain't there, you know what I mean? You left out. He hit me like, where you at, bro? Come on, bro, come on. So I fumbled that. That was supposed to be for Trippy and 21.
Both hoodies? Or you just had one?
Nah, both of them. I just released it to the public.
Even those
flat pants, when I first ran into Lil Baby, the flat pants were for Lil Baby. And I fumbled that.
True shit. So like when you creating a new style or a new piece, what type of music you listening to?
Shit, it just depends on my mood.
Yeah.
If I want to goddamn go hard, I listen to Young Maul, Harder Than Hard.
Yeah.
Gotta go hard. Shit, I'm listening to Rocky for sure. I can listen to some FKJ, you know what I mean? Something player, you know what I mean?
Now you from the north side, right?
Yes, sir.
Does that have any influence on like your brand or anything like that?
Shit. Nah, not really. I'm not really on the north. Like I'm always in the A.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna cap. Like I feel like everybody in the north be competing with each other rather than like build up with each other. So everybody in competition. So I really just stay out in the north for real. I get my love out here.
For sure. We was having a conversation, me and my homeboy was having a conversation, and we was talking about how Atlanta has changed from like what it used to be. Like right now it's a bunch of social status and what's ever lit, you feel me? Like how is it hard, like is it hard to maneuver through stuff like that? Trying to be
Like, what you mean?
I mean you trying to come up, but
Yeah.
you know, people only fuck with you if you got a certain social status. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's really like, if you're not already locked in with somebody lit, you really gotta finesse your way up.
No, for real.
Like, shit, perception just make the shit look good. You know what I mean? That's when you think niggas only gonna fuck with you when you up. But Atlanta's so saturated with creators, it's, yeah, you gotta like go the extra mile to stand out. You know what I mean?
For sure. Your fashion show, was that the first one you ever put together?
Hey, on my own, I did my very first fashion show I was a part of with the Clark Atlanta Homecoming. That was my very first fashion show experience, and that was October 2019, right before COVID started. And then the show in January, my very first show put together. So that was like my second fashion show, being a part of the first one hosting.
For sure. I see at the fashion show you had showed a little series documentary going on. How is that?
Shit, I was basically just explaining like what I was doing, like how coming to Atlanta changed, you know what I mean, my process, and just a few people I work with.
Word is you got a book coming out, or you got a book in process.
Yup. It's like a journal / lookbook / quote book, like all in one, and like a journal too. So I don't even know if book is the right term for it, but
Sure.
I plan to release it by the end of this year. I started on it. I think I was starting on it when I started on this. Shit, like early
December.
this year or last year, December, for sure.
Yeah.
That's when I'm starting on. So it should be done by the end of the year.
What it contains, just your story and everything.
Everything, my story, how to help yourself, some quotes I learned, some gems that I learned along the way, some behind the scenes of some artists. I did sneak a few photos from the Okay Cool. Just some BTS work from these artists that I didn't post, just exclusive content.
For sure,
So,
for sure.
yeah.
I like the fact that you giving your gems out.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
a lot of people like the whole information.
Oh yeah. I mean, when I first came to Atlanta, I was just like, people wouldn't try to give me gems. I was like, it's called mentoring. I'm like, dang, like you can't help me out, like.
Yeah.
So I think that's just me just giving back. I'm not gonna give all my gems out. You know what I mean? You definitely gotta learn, but I'm gonna give you some bits and pieces for sure.
For sure. So you just did a video for Prince Charles. How was that? You was the stylist and the designer.
Shit, that was an experience. I never got to. That was actually my first time flying in a plane. Shout out to Jill for sure. And like being out the country. That shit, I ain't no cap. That shit inspired me for sure.
For sure. That's something you see yourself doing, like on a consistent basis.
Fly somewhere else and do what you love doing, man. Come on, man. Can't beat it.
Well, yeah. What video was it?
Virgin Islands. He shot some of it in the Versace mansion, and then the rest in the Virgin Islands. We had a B&B in the hills, and then we shot some on the beach.
For sure, for sure. You've been doing a bunch of stuff. You've been making a bunch of moves, but what's next? Like, what you got planned next for the people?
We not gonna speaking on too much, but you know what I mean. Rocky, you finna come out the gate with it. Just waiting to hear back from labels, but I'm working on a campaign for him. Come back with the high-end streetwear fashion, kill the editorial vibes, and come out with new pieces.
Alright, so at this portion of the show, you feel me? You said you fuck with Young Ma like that. So I'm gonna throw you some Young Ma lyrics.
You
It
just
says you fuck with
step,
Hollywood Rocky.
step, step,
I'm gonna
step.
throw you some Hollywood Rocky lyrics.
Yeah,
You
let's
feel
do it.
me? And we gonna get to it, right?
And do it.
Alright. Now this how the game go. I'm not gonna play the song. I'm just gonna say the lyrics. You feel me?
Why you can't play the song?
Cause that would be like giving you the answer. You feel me?
I mean, all you do is just stop it now. I can see where I need to say.
But if you already in the flow
Okay.
of the verse, you feel me?
Okay.
That shit just gonna run through you.
Okay. So let's do it.
Alright, bet.
You got me in school, man.
You feel me?
Take the
I
test.
give you the song name. You feel me? That's all I can give you. I give you the song name and the artist.
Let's do it.
No need to be generous. Just do the lyrics.
Man, beat it.
He say you're a fan. Look,
He did say he was a fan.
he did. So
It's all good, man. I'm gonna fuck with you. Alright, so look. This dollar sign by your mom. Alright. Where he died at, they live in teddy bears like it's Valentine.
Got my hood on my mat like a damn spy. We to the ops, we gotta collide. Come here, come to the trap, we got it down now. Bands on bands on bands, just like drum line. What is that? Step, 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 step. Step the hood I got, well.
That boy said I'm gonna finish the song on y'all.
Ready to kill.
You record a song that
Run this shit up by myself. I had to play. Then I was still. Come on, man.
boy said I'm
Come on,
from Atlanta
man.
for real.
I'm like,
Making it happen for sure.
Making that
none of them words.
Yeah.
Alright.
Making it happen.
I'm gonna go ahead and be Rocky for one time.
Go ahead then.
Since, I mean, that's what we doing. Yeah, I'm making it happen. Yeah. Beat. I'm about to start electric. Skirt, little cat in the way. Back out of foreign, this time it's not packing, so look in the spot that she calling me captain. Come on, man, what he said? Nah, keep it going. What you talking about? What he said? I'm charging the fee for that cabin. Come from the bottom, I'm making it happen. Let it me out, you know me, gotta have it. I'm pistol packing, believe me, I like it. I like it, I cop it. This ain't a new habit. This ain't a new habit. Crazy? Are you crazy?
Oh man. Once again, it's your boy Beez. Tell his info one more time.
Von the Don, y'all follow me on IG at Von the Don, VONTHEEDON. My Twitter, the same handle. Y'all can follow me on TikTok too at VONTHEEDON.
My boy almost forgot his social out here, bro. Been fucking with you since the first vest, you feel me? So, you know, super proud of you. You feel me? But, Gia, stop making me laugh, Gia. But hey, it's been a good show. Until the next time, you feel me? Y'all stay blessed.